Hey, water signs. How you guys doing? Hope things are good. Welcome in. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Lots to talk about plutonic energy today, Scorpio. I hope your ears were burning. Very interesting. We're going to be doing a class about plutonic relationships versus twin flames. I've learned a lot about the astrology of these two things. So I invite you to do that, to join that. I don't think the link is quite up yet. Haven't given Colleen too much notice on this one, so it's going to be coming soon. So I'll be talking about it more in the next day or two. The class won't likely be this week, probably next week, okay? So let's see where we go here. We are having a Uranus in retrograde happening this week on the 15th. We're also having a Mars-Pluto square. Again, more scorpionic energy. Check out Pluto, okay? Pluto is very interesting, fascinating energy. It's talking about transformation in a really big way. So lots to talk about with that. So let's see where you're going here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn. Nope. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, there could be a Capricorn in the mix here. Let's just see where we go. Let's see where we go. Okay. All right. So observer. The fates. This was in the Earth sign reading a lot. Earth sign, and then a morning message I just recently did about fated connections coming together. Thinker. Observer and thinker. Two Aquarian energies around a Sag. The fates is Jupiter. It is the Sagittarian card here. So two air around fire. It's very, I feel like things are just going to come together. You might be really thinking pretty hard about this, trying to watch another person. What are they doing? What is happening with them? But you know what? At the end of the day, it's just going to happen. It's just going to come together. So no amount of thinking, no amount of observing is going to make any difference to the fates. Fates don't care about that. However, it would behoove you to get yourself in a higher vibration. Sometimes thinking and observing can become obsession. You can get in a very low vibration by doing that. All right, so you might want to move out of that. All right. Underneath, 9 of Pentacles. Ah, hello. The scorpionic Pluto energy there. Hanged Man. Yes, did I say the Earth sign? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Tower. Watch the Earth sign reading. 3 of Pentacles, working on something together. 2 of Cups. Okay? So the underside of the deck has been fascinating today. This is really two people coming together. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio energy here. And I think it wouldn't have come together if you guys didn't look at things very differently. Okay? You guys might, so let me just say this. You guys might have looked at things really differently in the past and it caused a rift in the relationship. But now I feel like the on purpose looking at things differently, that's different than an unconscious looking at things differently. See what I'm saying? Like there's no meeting of the minds. And then when someone, one or both of you consciously, this is the Aquarian energy, observer and thinker, consciously changes how they think, that can bring things together. You consciously are aware of the relationship as a plutonic relationship, as a transformative energy in your life, and now you're wanting to work with it. Okay, that's what's happening here. Queen of Cups. Sagittarian energy, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is really amazing. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, High Priestess, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Again, mindset issues here. Chariot, Cancer. Wow, you got all of them here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You are well represented. 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands. So this says to me that there's like this on again, off again nature to this relationship. Okay, it's like, okay, see how, the observer, okay, see the thing here, observer, and the thing. The card observer, and not really paying attention to the Jupiter energy, not really paying attention to fate or how it's working. Same goes here. See how she's looking at the cup? I'm looking at the person I want to be with, not paying any attention to the fated experience of this connection. Six of Cups. Person coming back around could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius. Okay? So, High Priestess, guys, not talking, moving on, moving away from each other. The other person could also know that this is fated and they're on the path, but there's still some blind spots here. Eight of Swords. Okay? There's mindset issues here. Somebody might have this. I keep looking at this Hanged Man about seeing things differently. Okay, and this relationship wants to happen. You had a really, you might have had a big falling out, or it might have just ended. Boom, like one day, bam, the door went down. There didn't have to be a fight or anything, but there was just this conscious boom, the door came down. So now there's an opportunity here to move forward together into relationship, but you're going to have some struggle, okay? This can be egoic struggle. This can be plutonic struggle. This can be Mars, okay? I wrote some stuff down because I wanted to make sure I was getting this right. Mars is going into retrograde in September. But right now we're having, starting August 12th, we're having a Mars-Pluto square. Okay? So this is about very masculine energy, sparring with each other, right? This idea of who's on top. Something like that. Like who's in power, who's in charge. And this is Mars too. Okay, this is Mars energy. This is about asserting masculine dominance. The feminine energy is very well represented here, though. Okay? The feminine energy is super well represented. And I think that was necessary to balance some of this masculine stuff going on here. Okay? The masculine itself is balancing itself. Okay? So it's not just about it's no longer unconscious. Let me just say that. This relationship is no longer unconscious. But there are some issues. Eight of Swords and Five of Wands, okay, about who's in charge, who's in control. I guess I'll say it like that. So control can be passive too. It doesn't have to be masculine asserting dominance or anything like that. This can be a feminine-ish asserting control by no talkie. Okay? So that can be. It can also be, there can also be some kind of obsession here. I feel like there's not a lot of understanding about fate and how that works. I feel like one of you is on the path. The other one is going to get on the path in toot sweet fashion. Tooted this week. Okay? Yeah, somebody has been resisting, focusing on their work. Page of Swords. Ten of Wands. Watch the Earth sign reading. Judgment. Ace of Cups. So the one of you, whoever this is, whichever one it is, might be the Earth sign energy. I'll look at Earth sign, like I said, Earth sign and Sag. Been really resisting any kind of love relationship, any kind of offer of love. There goes Charlie. Go to the pool, Charlie. But I think there's a communication. There's some kind of reach out. Okay, some kind of awareness. When this Mars energy hits this person, this enlightenment hits this person. Okay, there's going to be a reach out. So putting down the burden, and there's going to be downloads for the person who was unconscious, leading to an Ace of Cups, leading to a new offer. All right, so it's not that the other person knows full damn well what's going on with this connection, but it's the person who is clueless about it. Okay, who is the one who is taking the new path, okay? This person could physically drive to you, could be coming from afar. They could physically want to come toward you for purposes of relationship. And then there's this Five of Wands. There's still this egoic issue here. This is when the burden, the real thing that's blocking you gets blown apart. The real thing that's blocking you. And I feel like that can be one of you is not wanting to see the spiritual nature of this relationship. Not wanting to see it. That's why the other person's obsessed with it. Okay? Not wanting to see it. Ace of Cups. All right? So we're going to continue. I will look at the Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Sag. I do see Aquarius here, so I'll take a look at that too. Okay? All right, so link is below for you if you want to continue on this reading with me. I'll see you over there.